Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such... Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to... Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on! This place isn't that... Oh, remember that detective story Pаймon read before? Well, he offered... Pаймon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a no.
Excuse me, but do you know if the traveler and Pаймon are...
Huh? Who are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty?
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur
Nevillet? He wants to see us again already?
I am not privy to the details. It would be better...
If you said...
Now that I've delivered the...
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few...
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as...
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should...
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until... The situation is this. It has come to my attention that the Снежной harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly... I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent... We convicted one of the Снежной harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal...
No, we shouldn't. I think we should...
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could... It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to...
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Снежная could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so.
It was just an analogy.
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared...
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do...
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court, but more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to...
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that has been...
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Phosalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Oh, yes, that's right. Just like you said, to make this tea party
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Nevillet. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce...
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the house... Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children... That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Udex Nuvi... Yes, as you surmised. Understanding child situation... As we are both diplomats from Снежная, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Снежная.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize.
An outright refusal. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Mиропид. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request.
The fortress of Mиропид has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there. And diplomatic, however, if you absolutely must confer...
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that we didn't even know that Linny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up
Could the knave be threatened?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an...
So maybe that's not very likely.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Mиропид, The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before?
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Mиропид and invest. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being.
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern and secondly, is the consideration...
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Mиропид is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile. The fortress of Mиропид may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as all we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security. But we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation.
Oh, Pаймon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our...
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate in... So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it...
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of... We will rendezvous at the fortress of Mirapeed's entrance on Erenius once you've prepared yours.
Prepared ourselves?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like the...
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on Trump... On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff.
Now that's more like it! Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find! We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another...
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this...
Time to go.
Was pretty good. But now that Pаймon thinks about it, we've always been super careful, but here we are, about to willingly set... Let's just try our best to investigate...
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a
Hey! You can't hear a taste...
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material... calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now.
You know we can...
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no! Pаймon almost forgot that Nevillet told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're... Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's...
You mean Pаймon really did something that serious? Sorry,
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Mirapeed, would you be willing to help me gather some...
about that,
It's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to... On top of that, the Fortress of Mirapeed has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of paper.
You make it sound easy, but...
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
All right, you got a deal. We'll do it.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full. Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Mиропид from Araneus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Ooh, so you have to go down from here? Is the prison...
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Mиропид is naturally the perfect place to... But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but...
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's the...
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, the Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Mиропид. But that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is... All right. That's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Nevillet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume?
Like we would...
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the fortress of Mиропид.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood. Monsieur Nevillet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not...
Well now, aren't you the lucky one?
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might...
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking and even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just...
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and
Yep. I'll take it from here. You head on back to that... Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Pаймон, correct?
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. Eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Снежной envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political
Huh? Wait.
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two, and considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself. Now I've seen everything. Anyway, please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mugshots with my camera.
Oh, all right. But Bishop...
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress.
Huh? Rebirth?
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay. Pаймon is Pаймon.
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names.
So, are you one of the guards here? It... Did Pаймon already...
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the fortress of Miropid. Desires? Fulfilled.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the fortress of Miropid. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible... I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fair... And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after...
Oh, so that's what the fortress of Miropid is like. Huh.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Why aren't you answering us?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no. Coupon?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Time to go.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad. So this is the actual entrance to the fortress of... Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look... Oh, right. We're on someone else. If we're discovered, even Nevillet might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Pаймon!
Look, I don't really know you. and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but
Someone important?
now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Nevillet, I had the guard mechs come and.
Wait! You know about our connection?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here. Even if you're.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace!
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good out.
My profuse apologies. I just.
So this is the Duke. He should.
The Traveler and Pаймon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards sufficient.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the...
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh, no wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. All right.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know.
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the fortress of Miropid, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the... Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare...
Welfare meal? You mean...
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the...
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost your reward coupons just to get a... For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the... Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody...
In the fortress of Miropid, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed...
Right! Pаймon sees your point. By that logic, this would... Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But... it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his...
Let's continue this way. This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. So, Instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons?
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're—
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise.
Oh, no. Pаймon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for
Oh, you hear that? Pаймon has a talent!
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Time to go.
Your Grace. Good morning.
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep—
my...
Jeez, that guy's so
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where you're— In the fortress of Mиропид, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone—
The production zone? What does it produce?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills—
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of it?
The fact that the fortress of Mиропид has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work on— As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the fortress of Mиропид is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and— Oh? Is—
It's nothing.
Time to go.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you.
Then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Cijwin here is the fortress of—
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurses.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could—
Oh, Then these two must be some important convicts.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so what?
Well, this is...
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are...
Follow the wind. Time to go.
What do you think of the food? Wow, it looks delicious! Nevillett made it sound like living conditions in the fortress of... Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage?
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word.
Oh, you mean the meals are... Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that... Pаймon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime would... Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nevillett just now? He seems healthy no matter how you look at him, but he works so...
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you could...
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been...
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Mиропид independent from...
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Nevillet's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it in light of that. I am quite willing to go out of my way to show... In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Nevillett. But after this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new life...
The Traveler and Pаймон, right? Listen up. There's a new inn, your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Pаймon can't believe this! By the way, Traveler, we saw, even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, we are criminals, and Pаймon did eat that cake. But we're actually... Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Pаймon over... Yeah, Pаймon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning. Maybe something like, hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything. Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Nevillett empty-handed and say, and besides, the Duke said that he was... So, we at least need to try. But, you mean... Yeah, that's what Pаймon was thinking too. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Linny as just another inmate. We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! He's in prison anyway! Oh, right! Lenny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too. Huh? Oh, it's a It looks like a magician's prop. It was nice to bump into you again. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on this. If you say so. We can ask him what... Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the... Hey, come on! It's just a dream...
Hey, lazy bones! What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves up.
Sorry!
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got...
Yep, we just arrived yesterday.
Don't interrupt me!
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria. Anyway, the Fortress of Mиропид doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And...
Got it!
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then... Here, take this. Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give...
Once the widget is hot enough to blow, jump to step on the pedal. So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem. Okay, you got it! Great! Now we can...
Huh. This one is... tolerable. Though since the process... Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many...
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right? Even though Paimon stopped, he probably just finished up his work. Oh, this better not be some disappearing act. It doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
Hey, over here. Oh, you scare so easy.
You little...
Sorry.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too!
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be awake.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time?
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the...
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience...
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfect.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you so I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Told you so!
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Mиропид hides us. Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, but recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, we believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here. Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's gnosis.
Huh? How did she manage to learn?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at...
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's gnosis might be in the fortress.
So it's all about the gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you?
Bingo! The Knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Childs. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere. Almost like a bar...
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is...
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Is
it just Pаймon? Or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation?
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Mиропид. It would be more efficient for us to work together. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the gnosis, but our highest...
See, I told you.
Is that so?
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty...
Of course he is.
Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last or I should say, we were really looking.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the fortress of Mиропид has most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the forbidden zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where the child disappeared to?
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the...
Oh, that's just what Pаймon wanted to hear! Paimon's starving after all. Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, who knows how long it'll be until... forget about it then. But life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the foreman
You think so, mate? If I had a... Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on this. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on... I like your attitude. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble for yourself. But what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Huh? Hidden rules?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one, you might encounter something even worse.
Really? Oh, now you're really scaring poor Pаймon, don't you?
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then in that case, would you tell us some hidden...
Come on, mate. This is valuable.
Pаймon understands, but we don't have many...
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going... Moreover, you're new fish. Freshly caught, and completely out of your element. I'm usually around the rag and bone shop. Just...
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us? Yeah. It might be a good place to... But, like he said, we don't have any coupons, and we're still not familiar with this place. Ah, we were so busy talking, we almost forgot to eat. Even if it's not... with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons. Paimon's so... not even... You seem to have something on your mind. Did you dream about something last night? Is that even possible? Oh, child's vision! So you had it with you. Maybe the vision connected child's consciousness to yours. And our investigation has its first. So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where child went? Huh. Okay, what's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as What's the plan for today? Let's go! It's time to...
Look who decided to show up! Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Good, here you go.
It seems we're really getting the hang of it now.
Hey there, fellow shiftmates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought I'd come over.
Oh, hey there! We've seen you before.
That's right. The name's Rowan. This past few days, I couldn't help but notice the new faces. I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman, Grainville, always calls me Chief.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me.
All right, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
Did you just ask about... Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from? All right. Seeing as I'm the truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourselves in danger.
Huh? Wait, there's even a rule about this.
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. If you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Huh? Like what?
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you.
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days like that before?
There's actually a legend about this rule. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me,
He was both efficient and eager on the job, and most other workers couldn't hold a candle to him. One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then during lunch on the third day, he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him, but
How could that happen?
unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never
Wait, are you thinking that it was...
Oh? You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be...
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try? Oh, just a regular meal set. What would you like to do this afternoon? Knowing child, he must have been there.
Time to go.
Oh, you must be the Traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating. Even convicts value their lives, don't they? I hope you can understand. But we have a game here that'll let you show off your strength, and you'll...
And if we lose the game, will it?
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing every competitor. Okay, great. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can complete a few rounds in a row with no but the second you mess up the order, you lose. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. So, thanks for your patronage.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
I'll be. They weren't exaggerating about how strong you are. Don't worry.
Aw, looks like we won't get a chance to sleep in as long as we're... Maybe we can make some what do you have planned? Right, we just need to keep...
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Oh? What's with suddenly wanting to work so hard? You need...
Sure, let's just... Nice! We did well today. Let's keep... That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Oh, Paimon's exhausted. Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Oh, Paimon feels a shiver going down, but it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all? Well, there's no use to just guess. Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Wait, what? What in the world is this stuff? Meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre. What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about? No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean. Hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it?
It's about the meat.
The meat? Oh, that. Looks...
How could... what should we do now? Woolsey wouldn't even give us the time of... Yeah, looks like we have no other... What would you like to do this ep... Since we have time now, let's...
Oh, hello. You
No need to be so...
Sorry. I couldn't help but think of His Grace once I saw you, and... Oh, it's hard to say. Maybe I am.
Wait, seriously?
Oh, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess of things. What? Please, don't say anything like that out loud.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon. No need to tease me, okay? Listen, I feel ashamed about last time. Thank you for praising me in front of His Grace. Here.
Huh? No, we couldn't take...
But when I was welcoming you, I didn't do anything. Come on, I insist. These coupons are nothing compared to getting the attention of His...
Rowan?
I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major, I think I just pulled something.
Huh. Paimon wouldn't have thought someone as experienced as the—
Shh. I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing. Where's—
Oh, you mean she wasn't in the—
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before—
Huh. That's actually really strange. Siege—
Forget it. I can take care of a small sprain like this on my own.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be busy trying to earn reward.
Paimon likes having more coupons, but no one wants to work all the time. Have you also been investigating the area, Lynette?
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me. My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone. But, oh, before I forget.
Huh? Credit coupons?
I've been here longer than you. Coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply. What is?
Aw, that's so nice of you, Lynette. We'll be sure to make good— Hey, look! There's something here! That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. He must have dropped this. Look, the Melusine perceive the world very differently. As a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty— Whoa, this all sounds pretty serious. He sure did his homework. And as for the notebook— Yeah!
Time to go.
Siegewing? Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary? Hello, traveler. Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after and— Enjoy? It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting. Are you talking about pets or people? Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melusines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. All it takes is one look. Wait, Melusines can see that? Huh. Yes. Running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. Take care of your body and make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work and we'll definitely take care of ourselves. rest up. We'll be back at it tomorrow. So after working a few days straight, we got some straight... Has our investigation turned up anything useful recently? Really? Well, we'll keep... Maybe we can make some progress in our investigation today. What do you have planned for... After working here so long, we're really starting... But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quick. Yeah, it's good to... Oh, just a regular... What would you like to do this afternoon? Knowing child, he might...
Oh, back for another try? I hope you brought... All right, then get...
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said!
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Now I get why you're prohibited from participating in any official fight. Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you. However, you two haven't tried betting on the... Just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for whichever fighter you think will win. There's a big payout if the fighter...
But we don't know anything about them.
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters. It won't be long before...
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If we...
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it?
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away. What's the problem?
What? I never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer.
Is it...
Okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy both boxers' tickets, and something bad will happen the next.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, wouldn't they be guaranteed? And what do you mean by...
How would I know? Not like... But I've heard a story about... According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and... However, in the final match, the organizers told him to take off his mask. And after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died, or that he was taken care of by the event's organizer. In his eyes, supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor the competition.
So you mean it's like a curse? He'll take vengeance on anyone who does that?
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his identity. I don't even know anything about his past.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was... Huh?
You're not serious. Look, here I was just trying...
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon.
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons. If you have enough, then...
We will... The dawn of a new day. After working here so long, we're really starting, but doing the same thing all the time yeah, it's good to... Looks like hard work really... Paimon's gonna take her time and save her. And what would you like to do this afternoon? Maybe we'll be able to find some leads?
Are you two here to buy tickets?
Who are the boxers in the...
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus a contender from the Eastern Prison...
Are those their nicknames, or did they choose...
Since you're new around here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Even though Le Grappler is the crowd favorite, Demon... Anyway, for this match, I recommend... Huh? I can tell you're new to this, but maybe you don't quite understand the...
Oh, no need.
Alright then, if you...
Yeah, we got it. Seems we had a productive day.
Hey, traveler, Pаймon. Package here for you. The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself. I'm not...
Huh? A package? For us? Did you buy something, traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look? Right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this pack... Pаймon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Pаймon go hide somewhere first. Just call Pаймon after you... Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it! Oh, it's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong. Almost like... Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Pаймon already knows what you're trying to say. Ugh! No way! Get that stuff away from Pаймon! Pаймon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle until we figured out what's going on. What do you have planned for us? Though it feels nice to slack off.
Time to go. I follow the wind.
If there's no way to send it all out.
Who are you? We've never seen you.
I'm not! Of course I'm not. Please, don't mistake me for...
Then what are you doing?
I'm a promoter for Fontico, and I'm usually responsible for promoting our drink products. I thought I could complete my task here quickly and...
Oh, a promoter from Fontico? So what...
I'm so up. After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright. However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, I still tried to patiently... Let me take a moment and recall his exact words. I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. The former is because, but as for the latter, only someone monumentally stupid, so breathtakingly stupid, that they were completely ignorant of the value of credit coupons. Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come...
Well, he is the head honcho poncho here. Not much you can do about that.
Fine, fine. I know, I should just let it...
Time to go.
Hey, I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support book...
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package.
So it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like that, did you? Are you both still okay? Wait.
Paimon's not sure. What do you think? Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, you two don't seem to have changed at all. But I wouldn't let your guard... Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it. You'd actually throw away coupons like that just to satisfy your...
Even if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like we could hope to earn it. When it comes to things like this, it's always the organizer who...
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring isn't... It makes so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fanta.
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fanta sponsoring the events?
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us first, hoping to promote Fanta products in the fortress of Mиропид. Anyway...
Hey, what are these papers scattered all over? Maybe not. Every page has the Fontaco symbol on it. Okay. But if someone catches us... Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Pаймon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow. And so, we have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or package. We have decided to only conduct closed... Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. The company is just trying to develop some new... Let's put these papers back where we found them and make it look like nobody went through them. Okay.
Time to go.
We ended up here without even thinking about it. Alright, but remember that we bought this time with coupons, so... What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks What would you like to do this afternoon? After working here so long, we're but doing the same thing all the... Yeah, it's good. A mysterious box, a bottle of crimson... Do you have any ideas, Traveler? Really? Then it look well. Okay, so we've investigated 2 of the hidden rules. We'd better pick up the pace with our investigation, otherwise we'll never get anywhere. Yeah, let's skip work for...